They've been
Yo. Welcome back to the Mean Green Podcast with your host, Nile Ref Reggie, my man, Mr. Reggie. What's going on with you, Mr. Reggie? How you doing, man?
Hey man, long time no see, man. But I hope everything's all right. We talked
Yes, sir.
prior to the show, so everything's good on your end and my end.
Mm-hmm.
We collaborated. But welcome, man, to the Mean Green Podcast, man. hope y'all had patience, man, because we've been two hard-working gentlemen, man, and it is what it is. It's life.
Yes, sir.
We would like to be a lot more sufficient with it, but we can give it to you when we can, man. But let's get on with the show, man. We got
yes, sir.
a couple different areas we want to talk about. BG. We're going to talk about the people that the Eagles brought in, people that we lost. Little touch on the Super Bowl. But let's spin the block. Let's go.
Let's go. And what's up, my brother? What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Aunt loyal, boy. And you a loyal brother, boy. I appreciate you, my boy.
We made
appreciate
it back,
you. Man. Yes, sir. Yes,
man,
sir.
You're a trooper, though, and I really appreciate you, brother. We both do. We
yes,
really appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tapping in on my page and giving me some props and just commenting and giving me your thoughts, man. It doesn't go unnoticed. That's to be honest with you. It doesn't go unnoticed, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm grateful. We both grateful for you, man. I guess I can speak for my man now. We both grateful for that you tune in. Some days it's us three, but you know what? We're gonna keep on keeping on.
Keep it rolling. You already know. We
are Super Bowl champs now. I don't know what I did with my Super Bowl hat. I got one over here. I got so many of them. I don't even know what I do. Oh, it's over there in the corner.
Okay.
It's over in the corner. I know it's around here somewhere. I got it. It's back there in the back. It's back there. There it is. Super Bowl champion hat.
Yes, sir.
I got a couple little items from the Super Bowl, but yeah. But yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I know now I want to hear some stuff. I know, and Mr. Holmes want to hear some stuff, man. We lost a great one today on the 21st of this past month. We lost George Foreman. He died at the age of 76 years old, man. The sports world is really, feeling a little bit. A lot of people, especially guys like Mike Tyson, they really I'm sorry, my mic came out. Sorry about that.
Take your time. No, you good. But yeah, losing George Foreman, man.
Mike Tyson really felt a little down about that. I read some of his comments. I'm not going to go into it all. But I will read this that he had to say. Mike Tyson, this is from Mike Tyson's Twitter page. It says, condolences to the George Foreman family. His contributions to boxing beyond will never be forgotten. That's Mike Tyson. Then they got a couple of photos of Mike Tyson and George Foreman together on that. But I just want to give my, prayers and condolences to the family. George,
absolutely.
Myself, George, all his Georges. I really appreciate how he did that. That was his own motto. He named all his kids George, and that's something that to be said too. But I give him my condolences, man.
Absolutely. Likewise. But let's roll into Philadelphia Eagles news, man. First things first. BG, man. We gotta give it to BG.
BG. Salute, man. Salute.
Man, I thought my boy was coming back. I thought he was coming back one more year, but I'm glad he went out on top with a Super Bowl. So
right.
Yeah, man.
I was thinking that he was gonna retire because I sat back and said, you know what? This would be the perfect timing for BG to go out right now. With the way his career went up to this point, came back from a torn tricep to go play in the Super Bowl, right? And then was said that he re-tore, but I don't even think it was really a re-injury. I think he just played on a bad tricep.
Yeah, it probably wasn't fully healed just yet. Yeah.
He just said whatever happens in the game, it happens. Where I could deal with that after the season, and I think that's what that went. But the man was a great person, a great teammate. He's a great father. He was great in the Philadelphia community. And the thing that I like the most about it all, he played in Philadelphia his whole 15-year career.
Absolutely.
And he got it. He came from the mud. The mud. He had his ups and downs, his peaks and valleys. They called him a bust. He was we drafted him number 13 in the first round.
First round, yeah, first round pick.
He got injured with the Achilles. He went out, doubted him, then he came back. So hey man, his story is going to be legendary in the Philadelphia history. He definitely will be a Philadelphia Hall of Famer. Will be a Philadelphia Ring of Honor at some point in the near future. And I know he's definitely going to be around the facility.
Absolutely.
Some way, some shape or form. Now, where he's going to go after that, I don't know. But whatever he decides to do, I know he's going to be great at it.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping and wishing that he has some type of affiliation with the team going forward, because he has a lot to give back to them young guys. Them young people in the locker room spoke very highly of him. The Cooper DeJeans, the Quinyon Mitchells, the Trotters, all those guys, they spoke very highly of him. And you know him and Lane Johnson, they came in together. They buddied up. But I'm not even gonna go that way. I'm not even gonna go that route. I'm leave that alone. I'm not even gonna go that route. But he is gonna be missed. He's gonna be missed
for sure.
And the replacements can't replace BG, but they can come in and do what they need to do. Anybody coming in this team, you just got to do your part. You just got to play your role and play it to your best ability. Because we are the best team in football, hands down, no doubt about it. Both sides of the ball, coaching staff, general manager, the best in sports, period, to me. Howie Roseman is the best general manager in sports, period, to me.
Hands down. Howie, yeah.
The way he manipulates the cap, the way he goes out and signs these guys, and not only does he sign these guys want to be in this type of situation. They see what Zach Bond got. They see what the Sweats got. They see what the Williams got. They see what the Isaiah Rodgers got. You know what I mean? So they know if they come to Philly and bet on themselves and produce, you're going to get gravy on top of your rice.
Oh, for sure.
You're going to get gravy on top of it. As long as you're doing your part and you producing on the football field, you're going to be blessed around here. You definitely
for sure.
Be blessed around here. No doubt about it. They're not going to hold you back.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like I said, man, we got one of the greatest situations here in Philadelphia going on that a lot of people would love to be in. You know what I mean? As far as our organization and how it's ran, the quality of players that they bring in, and the brotherhood amongst the players. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, I know not everybody in the locker room sees eye to eye, but when it's time to strap them up and lace them up and go to war, they do that. You know what I mean?
Every time.
It's been great. I wish football was here right now. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm not ready for the Phillies to come up. The Sixers is done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know about them, man. Might be time to rebuild that.
I hope we do women's WNBA team here. They've been politicking about that. I've heard some noise about that. They're trying to politic for WNBA women's team here in Philadelphia. I think that would be something exciting to get the fans and moving in another direction as far as the sports gyra with the women's basketball here, professional basketball team here in Philadelphia. And we should have been had one, I think. If all everybody else had one, New York, Washington, all them teams cities got one. We should have had one, but never too late. Hopefully we get one, man. I'm looking forward to that, man.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully we see what they do. So I did see that was part of the deal. I guess they was with them moving or whatever the case may be, or whatever the case he was trying to do. But we'll see what they do, man. They was in the talks, and it'd be nice to have, because I've been following them March Madness. Not to get too far off topic, but I've been following the women's March Madness and stuff like that. So I would like to see what the ladies got, man. Let's bring a team to Philly, see what they can do. Maybe better than the Sixers, as well. So, back to the Philadelphia Eagles though. But just on BG, man, I'm kind of I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of glad he did retire on top. For my own selfish reasons, I did want him to come back because I still felt like he had something left in the tank. Playing, right before he got injured, he already had a sack on Stafford, from the Rams before he went out that last game before he came back for the Super Bowl. So He was playing at a high level, and I was just like, man, if you can come back on the cheap deal, I wouldn't mind having him. So, but some videos came out. They had the press conference of him talking about, what it meant to him to play for the city, play for the organization, most of what you spoke on, and it was just a beautiful thing to see, man. Jalen Hurts was in attendance. You could tell they have a tight bond.
Right.
They got the same outfit on, man. They got the Canadian fit on with the jean shirt with the pants. I don't know if that was scheduled or not or planned, but they got a lot of love for each other, man. You see him out. I think when Frankie Beverly and Mays, before he passed away, when they were here, he was with him and stuff like that with his lady and stuff. So great guy, man. Part of the reason we got our first Super Bowl, because you got to think that strip sack on Tom Brady. Yeah, man. It's a team effort. It's a team effort, but in the moments, that's when. And I was speaking this. I don't want to get off too far off topic, but the pedigree of a player is what I like to talk about, because it's not just about talent. Because like you said, first round pick. We thought, well, I ain't gonna say we, but people thought collectively that he wasn't gonna be a great player, and then he ends up turning it up after his injuries. He got his mental together and came out there the latter end of his career and was able to do something. Be able to attain 2 Super Bowls now on a very, it's a stacked team, but you still got to do your part, as you spoke to. So man, BG, man, he's just a character, man, a positive guy. He know how to talk that talk when the game start. You know what I'm saying? She don't want a puppy, she want a big dog. You feel me? So he back it up. So what can I say, man? Go out on top.
Backing up what you talk. You gonna talk the talk. You gotta walk the walk. He does that.
Yeah.
He's done
He did it. He's been doing it. So you can't be upset with it. Like I said, I would love to have him back. But if he does come back as a coach, man, because you can be a coach longer than you can be a player in the game. So if he decides to do that, I would love to have him back in the building. And he spoke to that too. Trying to have, I guess, dinner with Jeffrey Lurie to see what he can do, see what he can contribute to the team. So shout out to BG, man, on a great career, 15-year career. And hope to keep seeing him run the organization, man, like the rest of the players. So
let's spin this here topic. Still Eagles talk, but look, let's go with this here. I'm just want to touch on Howie just a tad. And then
go ahead. Yeah.
We can go into the shit. But Howie Roseman, right? I spoke on him how I feel like he's one of is the greatest GM in sports, to my opinion. But the way he manipulates and calculates everything to a science, the structuring of Lane Johnson,
yeah.
The signing of Barkley. You know what I mean? Stand ahead of the curve with AJ, Smitty, Jalen. You know what I mean? This stuff here is not something that you just pull out the sky. This guy thinks things through. But the way I look at it, and the way what I'm proud about him is he's looking down the road to the future. Right. Now he's setting up to pay Quinyon,
Cooper
DeJean,
like Jalen Carter too,
and Blankenship and those guys. Well, Jalen Carter for sure.
Yeah. He's gonna be heavily paid.
You know what I mean? No of the world. You know what I mean? That's peaking. Then we got Jalen Hunt, another one that's came through in the playoffs like crazy. He's ready to step up. You know what I mean? So I just want to, just me, man. Shout out to Howie, man. I mean, I know a lot of people doubted him with the moves before when we were stagnant, when free agency first started. Then they popped off with Dylan. They popped off with a couple other ones that we're going to hit on in a few seconds. We'll talk to them about them guys in a few seconds. But, man, it's amazing to me how Howie really does manipulate this here whole process, man. And already we got 22 picks for the next 2 years?
Yeah. And it's like 11 picks in the top 3 to 4 rounds, I think it was I seen. So it's like you getting a lot of good talent in those rounds too. And especially the way he's been drafting, you can't help but to think what this team can look like year after year.
Yeah.
Year after year, man. I know people keep talking about. They be like, y'all gonna get to a point where y'all got to pay everybody, and I understand. That's why he's doing what he's doing now. But Howie Roseman also makes other. Like, he just dances circles around other GMs to the point where it's like, I just seen Cincinnati sign both the wide receivers at the same time, which, that's what the Eagles did, but we did it sooner. Now you got to pay Jamar Chase top dollar to be the highest paid wide receiver, and T. Higgins probably close to him too as well. So,
but for me, speaking on that signing of Cincinnati with the 2 wide receivers, that I think that was one of the bad move for them moving forward.
Yeah.
But now what I'm saying as a fan, if I'm a Cincinnati fan, they got to produce for us. Them 3. Burrow,
I mean, they gonna produce. They gonna produce. I'm for sure. But you need a defense.
They could have used that money and got this man another offensive line. The defense ain't all that.
No.
They could have got some defensive help in the back end or whatever. But basically, sorry about that.
No, you good.
They could have used that money for offensive linemen for sure.
Right. Or somewhere else. Allocate them funds to somewhere else too.
Yep.
So, but yeah. Now go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But yeah, just speaking of Howie Roseman, man, he's just been doing what he's been doing, man. Even with the additions of the free agencies, I know we lost some players. Let me bring this up so I'll make sure I'm not, saying nothing off. But even with the additions of the players that he brought in, like Azeez Alalari, which Antonio spoke about being able to bring him in here for that 1-year deal, high upside to me, man, because he's wet. It's like I don't understand like what other why don't other GMs see what he's doing? It's like he's building another championship team that already had won the championship in college. So it's like you put them players together, they know the tendencies. Like Jalen Carter speaks to Nolan Smith, knowing him and certain things that he just gives him a certain look and he know what to do. That's stuff that that don't show up on like I said, I got the PFF pulled up and things like that. It don't show up on stuff like that. So that's another added layer to bringing in a player. They're already comfortable in the situation, comfortable in the environment, knowing the people. Some guys you went to college with for the last 2 to 3, been in the league 4, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been around each other, so y'all know each other, and now y'all get another opportunity to play together. So, yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing to see, man. The Dory Jackson signing,
let's go right to it because Mr. Holmes made a comment up here. Ojulari.
Yeah.
Now, I looked at some film on this guy now. This guy's not a joke, man. He's not. Joke. Now, the only problem he had was he couldn't stay on the field. He kept getting injured. But
and then he brought in
talent. It wasn't nothing to be second guessed about.
Not at all.
He pressured. He had he had like 6 sacks last year or something like that. 5, 6 sacks last year.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him right now. I'm trying to find him. My fault.
He was definitely someone that just needed to get out of the environment that he was in over there.
Yeah. Same thing like Saquon. Look at Saquon. Perfect example.
What is the kid's name that we got? The other kid we got from the Giants.
Adoree Jackson.
Adoree Jackson.
That's what we was talking about from earlier.
Now, yeah. So we got Adoree Jackson on the cheap, right? We got Okular on a nice deal, $4 million, right? We got the other kid, Uche.
Right? High upside.
Okay. So now the only thing I think that's missing for us moving forward, since we done lost Avonte Maddox, our back end, the safety room, cornerback room back there.
Yeah.
You definitely, for me, you would definitely want to keep Cooper DeJean in the slot.
Yeah.
I don't think that his strong point would be putting him on the outside. I think keeping him in the slot would be the best thing for him. Now, if it doesn't happen that way,
go ahead. I got you.
I believe he may be okay out there, but I like him where he's at. I like what I see where he's at right now. I mean,
Okay.
I'm betting that how we gonna go in the draft and get one of these, either the Georgia kid or the other kid from North of South Carolina. I think one of those guys is on Howie's board. I mean,
okay.
To try to swoop down and get.
You know who I've been looking at too? They got a kid from Notre Dame. Name is Xavier Watts, and I think Antonio put it because me and Antonio was in dang, whose video was I just watching? But we was in another Eagle content creator chat, and yeah, Xavier Watts. I was watching film on him. And it's the kid from Penn State. He didn't, but see, he was injured this past year. Kevin Winston Jr. He looked all right. And there was another player. I don't think I wrote his name down. I don't think he's coming up here either on the for the safety. It might have been. It might have been the bull from South Carolina who you just talked about. It might have been him. Right. Because one of the players where you can move him from safety, he could play in the nickel, and he could also play. He was just versatile. You can move him around the field, and that's the type of like how Cooper DeJean was. That's how you kind of want it because they like players that play.
I think
is a Malik. Wait, Antonio, who Malik Moore play for? Who Malik Moore play for? My fault, Mr. Reggie. Because Malik Moore. My fault. I'm trying to see. Because that's not it. What do you say? Alabama. He said, okay. Malik Moore. I gotta look him up. But yeah, but safety is going to be a big concern because now that not that Avante, no disrespect to Avante Maggs, but his time was already coming to an end as we already when they drafted Cooper DeJean and
what position?
I think he played safety if that's who he was talking about. But I gotta put him on my list.
Is he from BYU?
No, he said Alabama. He said Alabama. Antonio did.
Alabama. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch his film too. But it's a couple different players that I don't know if the Eagles are going to try to move up in the draft. I know they got the pick 32,
they will.
Yeah, I'm figuring all the picks that they have to try either move up or move back or something.
Guys is available, they're gonna move up. Like now, they still was talking about the kid, the young man from the
Lewisine?
No, Simmons.
Oh, Justin Simmons, yes.
So, but from what I heard, I think it was Adam Scheffler or might have been Clark. They said that they believe the Eagles told him to hold off until after the draft. And but now the fact that Avante Smith out of here, he signed with the Detroit Lions. We don't know. I don't know what he signed for, but I'm quite sure he got some gravy on it on his covered on his mail.
Yeah. They didn't put it up here yet, so they ain't put it up here yet. But yeah, he signed to the line, so they got a hole back there, and then CJ. See, I ain't even talking about that. So when they got rid of CJ, I mean, we ain't got to get too far into why, but my thing is when they got rid of him, I'm like, okay, so they have to be going in the draft to get a safety, or they're going to try to get somebody in free agency. So Justin Reed, Simmons is a good prospect because you can get him probably for what he got. I don't know what did he get for when he was playing in Atlanta.
I don't know.
My fault. I should have had this information already pulled up. But
you got time. We got time.
Yeah.
Type it in.
That's right. Let me see. Sports. 1 year, 7.5. So I mean, I was gonna say if they want to do one, if they want to give him 7.5 or something a little maybe less, maybe that's why they're trying to tell him to wait off because the longer they wait, your market start to die down a little bit. So maybe you get it for even cheaper. And how old is Justin Simmons?
30 years
he's
old.
31. He's 31.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know about.
But
31. The
experience
do help though.
And him knowing the system.
Vic Fangio system, yeah.
He played the same system as Stanford.
Right.
So It's a big plus.
No, Boston College. Which Justin Reed went to Stanford. Justin Reed went to Stanford.
Justin Reed. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but I mean, for if it's a cheap deal, I don't mind it. 31 years old, it's not too bad. I think they're going to go.
But I'm liking that youth movement. I'm liking that youth movement.
So Antonio said,
like Blackman. I heard about him too from the.
But they said Blackman got it. They said Blackman got a. Was it Blackman? They said got a tackling problem or something. It was something. They said it was something that they didn't like about Blackman. I guess he was. I don't know if he was getting bounced around. Was it him getting bounced around the teams? How long he been with the Colts for? So I don't feel like he's been there that long.
He's been at least about 3 years.
3? Maybe that's not the player I was thinking about. Maybe that's not him.
I think he's been doing about 3 years.
What's his first name?
What's his first name? Julian,
something like that. Yeah, something like that. Blackman. Yeah, hold on. My Google froze, man. My computer, my fault. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I just felt like, 'cause I know they're not gonna roll in there with the Julian. How much he asking for it? My stuff done froze, man.
Don't worry about it. Julian Blackman, NFL player.
And he's young too, I think. He said 26 years old.
Yeah, Julian Blackman, he's 26 years old.
5 years. Who's the player? I'm thinking about somebody else then.
Let's see what his stats is here. Let's check him out real quick. Because I heard somebody else talk about Julian Blackman too. Like they think he would be
a good addition.
Yeah. I mean he came out of Utah. I mean, I'm looking at his film here. I mean, you don't look like
I want to see him.
Oh, I gotta go mute. I gotta take this call. I've been waiting.
Go ahead, that's fine. I got him.
That's Philly Mike.
Oh, all right, go ahead. Do your thing. Tell him I said what's up. You on mute? Okay. But yeah, man. So you said 3.5. Wait, okay, here we go. My fault. And you said he tore his labrum first game of the season, so he wasn't himself last year. They made him play center field instead of in the box. Okay. See, and this the thing. And I heard Tone. Maybe I was in Tones when I heard him say this, but we want more of a free safety. We don't really need like nobody. I don't want to say play in the box. Like, yeah, you want him to be able to play the box as well, but I want somebody that's you can move around. Like, and I can't think of the player that was in the draft that they say he's very versatile. And I want to say he went to one of those Southern schools, but he was very versatile where he could play in the box, he could play nickel, he could play. I think he said he got a little corner too, if I'm not mistaken. So a player like that is what the Eagles really do look for. Somebody very versatile where they can move around. Even with Cooper DeJean, man, I think they're probably going to try and move him around the better he gets to learn this system. But if he's a good fit where he's at, I will keep him there too. So
yeah, I'm back.
Amari, there you go. You good?
I didn't miss that call. We've been trying to connect with me for a minute. We've been trying to get together.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Philly Mike, man.
Yes, so if you haven't already, go over and check my man Philly Mike out on his show, his podcast.
Sir.
Mike,
yes, sir.
He's one of the top content creators, Eagle content creators out there. He's my man, one of my friends that I'm been collaborating with, trying to get myself together with this YouTube stuff, man. He's been helping me out a great deal, and I appreciate you, Mike. I really
Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike. Good guy right there. But I can read. So here you go. So it's I'm make sure I said my man name wrong. Emawari. Hopefully I said his name right. But it says he's a tricky prospect. Yeah. They said he's a tricky prospect who will require a leap of faith considering where he's likely to be drafted. Elite athleticism and playmaking ability suggest his ceiling could be on par with a player like Kirby Joseph, but his underwhelming box play and questionable technique and instincts are more reminiscent of Isaiah Simmons, who was drafted in the first round in 2020, but has struggled to find his natural NFL position. So what they're saying is, man, he's not technically sound, I would say, but You get him with the right coach, and that's another thing with our team, the coaching. We have good coaches now. It's not like back, what was that, 23 when we drafted, Jalen Carter and Nolan and all them, where we were having the coaching issues, not even having the right assistant coaches around the players. Players weren't even playing that got drafted that year. So I feel like coming off the Super Bowl and still being able to retain that, especially that defensive side of the ball, the coaches on that side.
Right.
He might, if he, depending on where he fall, because like I said, I don't know what they're going to do. The Eagles, how we like to move around in the draft, and he got a lot of picks. So if he falls to him, I mean, I would take a flyer on him. But like I said, like Xavier Watts, Malik Starks, Kevin Winston Jr. is on here as well. They got some guys, but they all got some type of issue with them. Like Kevin Winston Jr. was injured.
Everybody got issues with them, man. They all want something done. Everybody gonna need some work, especially you gotta look at it.
Come out of college. Yeah, you're gonna need some work. Yeah, you definitely gonna need some work.
You took the word out of my mouth. Anybody coming out of college, these guys, this NFL is like they say, not for long. If you ain't ready, you won't be around long. I mean, that's what
not for long. You're absolutely right about that. Not for long is correct. So not for long is correct. So
you get with the right organization, the right coaching staff, and from my perspective, we got the best coaching staff in football too.
I ain't gonna lie, I think so too.
So coaching these guys up, the only thing them guys got to do is be dedicated to what is taught to them.
Right,
they got to be willing to accept it and accept hard coaching. If they can't do that, they won't be able to succeed here in Philadelphia.
Not at all. Not at all.
If you're
ain't gonna last long.
If you're a cotton ball, we don't need you. We don't need
cotton ball.
No.
Yo, hilarious. No, I got you though.
We want walnuts around here, man. Hard.
I got you.
I mean, we want those soft.
He said they also talked about and I don't know if they still gonna try to go edge. I ain't gonna lie, I would. If all the pictures they got, I would still try to pick an edge up if it's possible. I do like the additions that we do have with
the top edge out there right now. What they got
from Texas, it's two guys from Texas A&M. I ain't watched was his Nick? I think his first name is Nick, but the other one is Stewart. Is it Stewart? This bull freak. This bull is a freak, man. And then Baldy did a little draft analyst on his Instagram. This dude's a freak, man. This you give him the Clint Hurt. I promise you. I promise you. Because that's why I feel like that's another reason why they didn't try to go go get Myles Garrett, because you might be able to find somebody, not Myles Garrett, but built the same, might play a little, meanish like that. He might be something that falls at that pick. So I forgot the secret from Texas.
Here we go. We got here from Tennessee. They got him, James Pierce Jr., right?
From Tennessee? Yeah.
Austin Gilton from Louisville. They got Trey Moore from Texas. They got Jack Small, Ohio State, Sawyer. And they got the guy Bain Jr. out of Miami. They the top 5 right there. Then you got the kid Rucker from North Carolina. He's a sleeper. I liked him. I've seen some tape on this kid here, Rucker. From North Carolina. I liked him. These are the top edge rushers they got on the list here. They got the kid Perkins from LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got here? And they got the kid that we just talked about.
He said Shamar still young.
I can't pronounce his name.
That can't be. Wait. He said that can't be top 5. He said.
Yeah, hold up. It says here. Ranking the top pass rushers in college football in 2024. That's what they got ranking.
No, 25, not 24, 25.
Okay, I got the wrong thing then.
No, you good. 25. No, I got you right here.
Okay.
Well, Abdul Carter, we ain't gonna get him. They got him first. They got Mike Green 12th to be taken second. Mike Green from Marshall. 12. I don't think we're gonna move up to 12. To be honest with you, from 32, that's not even a.
I ain't got that. I think 20 in the 20th range. I think we'll go
20th range. Hold on, I got you. Let me. So okay, so here we go. They got somebody at 26 from Georgia, Mikael Williams. He ain't ranked. He ain't the best ranked though. They said Williams is a long, strong, versatile edge prospect whose motor is always running hot. Has pass rushing profile and consistency, winning percentage, and lower than ideal for a projected top 20 pick. But his floor as an elite rush defender, is so high, and his build is alluring. So they said he might be worth taking a chance on if you run an even or odd front. So we run a 3-4, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Big Fangio do. So
they got two kids from Ohio State, huh? Wow, Sawyer.
Yeah, Jack Sawyer. Yeah, Jack Sawyer is another prospect. And then JT Tim. Is this the one they brought in? They brought somebody in because he started doing the top 30.
Only brought in the Eagles. Only brought in linemen
for the top 30 visits.
M. Williams is raw. Who is he speaking? Who you talking about, Hank?
Mikael Williams from Georgia.
Oh, Mikael Williams. Oh, yeah. Mikael Williams.
Yeah. Mikael. So like, yeah,
that's the kind of guys we want, man, because we can put them, plug them in camp. They're gonna look. These guys gonna have the ability to come in.
Hold up. Oh, he's a big boy right here. He's 6'5" and he's 265, and he only 20. He 20 built like this. Mikael Williams from Georgia.
Let me pull him up.
Yeah, but that's what I was looking at. Shamar Stewart from Texas A&M. He's 21. He's 21. He's 6'6" and he's 290. But the film, when he get past you, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm like, if they can get that young man right there, we'll be back in the Super Bowl. I guarantee you that. Everybody stay healthy. Wow. So yeah, Mikael, and then see Mikael coming from Georgia too. Like I was talking about before, you play that pedigree. You know what you playing with Jalen Carter. You playing with all these guys. They don't want a championship, right?
Familiarity. You know what I mean?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Now I know he probably didn't play with this team, but yeah, but this y'all share the same team, college team, and now y'all on the same team in the NFL. You play a little different, man. So he said his production is terrible. I mean, production might be terrible, but them clips that I saw, man, I was like, Jimmy Christ. Now, if his production is terrible, I don't want to bring nobody here that ain't ready to work because Vic ain't about to have it. So,
what's this kid's name?
So maybe Williams. I didn't get a chance to look at Williams footage. I just started looking this stuff up last night. But yeah, it was just a couple of guys that came up that I thought in that area that we might be able to get. Landon Jackson. He another guy. He's 6'7", 280.
Okay, check this out. Here's I just pulled this up real quick. Here's the guys that we got. The Eagles got right now: Jordan Davis, Carter, Aziz, Smith, Dean, Ringo, Klein. Right now
from Georgia.
Right, that's what we got right now for Georgia. Right now.
Yeah.
8 guys: safety, corner, linebacker, edge, interior defensive lineman. Bam. Now we're gonna add a safety. We getting a safety.
I think they'll try to get. I think they'll go get Starks. I think they'll try to go get Starks. I don't mind getting Starks. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him though. Like because where we fall at in the draft, because they got him going ninth.
Yeah, but you know how shit happened last year. That's how we got Quinion and Dean.
That's true though. If the board don't fall like how it did last year, because teams still need quarterbacks, and it's not the greatest quarterback draft. But my thing is, teams needs, you know what I'm saying, don't always be what people like the big media put out there. They might be like, this team needs this, and then they do something completely different. That's why, like you said, we got Quinion at 20. I'm like, Quinion should have been off the board probably like top 5, top 10 for what he was getting rated and how he played in the Senior Bowl. So I mean, but I'm just glad him and Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean was a first round draft pick. So it's like, you know, he went second round, but he was projected to be a first rounder. So depending on how the draft go and then how he does with the pick, because the 32nd pick is pretty much the first pick of the second round, honestly. But whatever he do with all the rest of the picks, he can really construct his team to go right back to the Super Bowl because the coaches are established. The core is established with this team. You just got to bring in some players. They ain't got to be super talented, but just, you know, talented enough to do their job for what they asked or require them to do. So
that's it.
That's it.
A whole lot of overthinking nothing. Come in, settle down. Everybody be screaming for BPA. And all the teams drafted.
Wait, what's BP? Wait, what's BPA? What's BPA? Hey, I don't know what BPA mean, bro.
BPA down for the man.
Yeah, but they always, because I mean everybody looks at the team differently. Like I might look at I might look at the Eagles and be like, you know, we still need edges just because, you know, just because we brought some guys in, you know, I think we still need to get an edge. Because you still want depth behind these positions as well.
That's what we trying to build right now.
Right.
We're a team that has depth in every position. But like I said, with the loss
best player available. Best player available, you said. Okay. Yeah. What usually in the first round, that's what you want to do with that first round pick because I mean, you know, you still got draftees, but
I would do that.
Best player available. So yeah, I don't mind that.
But I got us moving up. If that kid Starks or that other young man from South Carolina falls in between the 20s, 21, 22, something like that, the Eagles jumping up. We got too many draft picks to give away and move with the pick, along with the pick. You got me? So if it's somebody there at 22 or 20, I'm going to say between 20 and 22, man, 23. I think that's the farthest they'll go up. I think they'll jump 10 spots because we have 32.
And that's a lot, though. 10 spots, that's a lot.
But listen, for the quality of player that you want, and
that's true though. I mean for Starks, I ain't gonna cap. I think I ain't gonna cut you off, but I mean you might have to do something like that though. You might have to,
right?
Because it's hard to get a safety.
It ain't gonna hurt us. We got draft picks going up the yin yang. Give up the first round pick and two picks.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
We give you 2 picks, a third and a fourth, and this year's pick.
Good to go. No, I feel you. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing.
How we wave that magic wand like
I don't know how you do it, man. Him in that war room, man, they go crazy. They go crazy.
He be getting shit done, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We talk
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
The other person I want to talk about, is the running back we brought in the room, Dillon.
AJ Dillon, yeah.
Now, you know he's coming off a neck issue, stinger. He didn't play at all last season.
No, he did not.
I like Dillon. I really do like him. Big back. Now, the only time we had that when we had the boy Blunt, right?
LeGarrette Blount, yeah, Super Bowl, yeah.
Right. So this is bringing me back to that we had Penny last year, but the Eagles, for whatever reason, didn't even let this man touch the field.
Yeah.
But I believe Dillon come in, play his role, along with the young boy Shipley, right?
Yep.
And they got another back. The kid got 5 different names: Pierre Johnson, something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother. I
know exactly what you're talking about.
We got him. They signed him, right? And I still think they might sneak around and pick a couple back later on in the draft.
Just the competition. What's it going to hurt? Maybe later, 4th, 5th round pick.
You don't make the 50-man roster, you make the practice squad.
Absolutely.
You still get a ring.
Fact. Absolutely. Like you still gonna get fitted for one of them things. Yep. So, but what you think? Because when I went to team needs on PFF, right? The team needs that is recommended. It's saying that we need a wide receiver. It said we need wide receivers, a center as well. We need a center as well, guard, and then we talked about we didn't even talk about cornerbacks. It said cornerback too. So and edge defenders. He said up the game. I haven't heard that in a minute. Right. See what I'm saying?
And check this out. Did you hear? Now, you talking about wide receivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard they signed to do Kendrick Bourne.
Kendrick Bourne?
Yeah, I heard the Eagles signed him.
Oh, right? Yeah. Okay,
yep.
okay.
He's what, 29? Or my God. He's 6'1", 190 pounds, came out of Eastern Washington.
Yeah, I think he played for was it the Patriots? Yeah. Yep. And right? I think he played for somebody else too, didn't he? Or is that I'm not thinking about somebody else.
I know he played with New England.
Okay.
He's a big receiver. Okay?
Yeah, he was all right.
This is what I heard. They signed him. I wrote it down because I wasn't sure if they actually did. But if you can look it up, you want to, Chief. They did sign this kid.
Let me see. You said Kendrick Bourne?
Kendrick Bourne. But anyway.
Yo, what's up, Mike?
Yo, Mike, what's up,
Mike,
baby?
what's up, brother?
Thanks for joining in, man.
Hold on, let me see. Kendrick Bourne?
Kendrick Bourne. That's what I heard. I'm not sure.
I think they still got him on the he's still on the Patriots. I think he's still on the Patriots. Because I don't see any breaking news or anything like that for him.
No.
Yeah, we got a legend. We got a legend in the building. What's up, Mike? What's up, brother? I'm saying, making me starstruck, brother. You make me starstruck. You know what I mean?
See what you do to people, Mike. See what you do.
Shout out to Mike, man. Like said, ain't everywhere, bro. I'm telling you,
go
man.
over and check out Philly Mike's podcast, man.
Please go like and subscribe. Please go like and subscribe to my man Mike, man. Appreciate you stopping by, Mike. We really appreciate that, bro.
You got some of the best Eagles content there is out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Support his channel.
Yes, sir.
Man. Please
yes,
do.
Sir. And when the season starts, he got that Crown Rizzy for you too. Just know. My boy be lit. I like it. So yes, sir. Sir.
Look what came in the mail the other day, y'all. Look what came in the mail the other day too. Look, I had to support my man too, right?
Yeah, there you go. LB. Shout out to LB too.
The other day. I guess it was on back order, and I was like, "Damn, I forgot about it." But yeah, I support my man LB over there. Shout out to LB.
Lord, shout out to all the Eagles content creators, man.
Shout out to him over there on his side of the show.
Absolutely.
Check him out too.
Go over there, and subscribe to Big Mike, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yep, really do.
Yeah.
So that's what I heard. But now you saying they said they need wide receivers. I didn't hear anything about the wide receiver.
No, just PFF. Because like I was saying before, they just recommend. They'll recommend like team needs. Because you got to think Johnny Wilson and who else? Anai Smith. I'm still high on Anai Smith, especially coming in the last season because I feel like you can use him in like multiple areas. Depending on what Kevin Patullo want to do now with the offense, but. When he was in college, you got to use him as a wide receiver, but they kind of used him in the backfield as a running back too as well. So, just depending on how he come on, he came off that injury last year and stuff like that. But they're saying we still need wide receivers, or depth probably at wide receivers. So,
I think he got to step up this season, right? I think he got to show some, at least show some.
What's up, Christian, bro?
I believe he got to show something this season. On camp in the preseason, the Smith kid. I know we had at one point had some high expectations for him getting in to play some, but when we had Campbell, that pushed him back, and then we lost and he got hurt. So he kind of set himself up for not getting on the field too by being injured. But this is the year for him, I believe, to step up and make some progress if he want to get at least some reps or get on the field some kind of way. I mean, I think he needs to do that.
Yeah, but you got to think because now like Dotch is only here for another year because people ain't really been talking about Jahan Dotch. He came in, they didn't really have him he was in the office, but not like I thought they should have used him. He came up big during the playoffs in the Super Bowl for sure. But he's a first round talent. That's what I'm saying. Like they got, I don't know how we keep doing this, man. He a first round talent. Then you got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. You already know what they get into. So it's like I'm expecting like. I don't know how you get better, but I'm just expecting even worse than what they did to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl or any other team that they had to see in the playoffs or throughout the year. So It's gonna get crazy. I'm telling you.
Speaking on Jahan Dotson, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said this before the Super Bowl. I said, mark my word, Jahan Dotson's going to play a specific role in the Super Bowl. He's going to show up in the Super Bowl. Some kind of way, he's going to make a play. And God be willing, what he do? The bomb down the field. He should have
scored,
but he
should have scored. Right.
He did go down, but I said, there you go. That's my man. I like him a lot. I like him in our system. It's just a matter of them getting more confidence with this guy. And I think that's one play.
That's what he said. Funny thing is,
I think that one play in the Super Bowl is going to ignite him going forward. I think that made a big deal, even though he didn't score. But the confidence level now for them to know that he can catch the ball in the big play on the big stage. So that to me screams a lot, because this man, he deserves it. He deserves it. He was in Washington. Things didn't go right there, as we all know his story with the commanders. But I like him here in our system. Hopefully he will stick around. They was talking about trading him at some point. I heard some rumbles about him being, talked about being traded. I don't think so. If we need wide receivers, why would you get rid of them?
Well, just for depth purposes, because you got to think, like I said, like even Johnny Wilson, like I think he played a couple. I don't know how many snaps he played in the Super Bowl, but I remember the one play they threw it to him. The man is tall as life, like, and he drops. That's what the thing was. Him coming out of college, my man got drop issues. So it's like, do you try keep him where he at? There was talks from the scouts when he was coming out of college to transition to tight end, because they were talking about getting rid of Dallas Goedert too. So it's like, do you try and make Johnny Wilson a tight end, because he about the same size as a Dallas Goedert? So Eagle Al, what's good, brother? What's good, brother?
We got all celebs in the house.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, they got me over here. They got me fanning out. What's up with y'all, man?
Stopping by, my brother.
Yes, sir. What's up with you, player?
I'm Eagle Al, and I'm out.
You already know. Check
Eagle Al out, man. Thanks for stopping by, Eagle Al. I really appreciate y'all guys checking us out, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. I mean a lot, man, for sure.
Trying to keep this thing together, but it's all working out. Thanks to y'all guys for supporting us. I truly, truly appreciate it. I know I can speak for my friend Nile Frazier on No Cut Podcast, man. Check him out over there, his show.
Yes, sir. You already know. Wait, what Christian say? My fault. Like y'all mentioned, the only question mark is scheme of the offense. I think the defense is going to be even better years. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can see that happen.
You got, like I said before, you got to think, like they said, like when you go, no team goes to a Super Bowl with first-year coordinators. Like I said, they did that, and then they won the Super Bowl, and they destroyed a team that was going. They were going on their third consecutive Super Bowl. Not they just popped out of nowhere. This was a team that been in the Super Bowl 2-3 years straight, and they're like, you dismantle a team like that in the first year. You get Vic Fangio. But you get Vic Fangio, like he could spot the talent. He's been doing this for a long time, along with the assistant coaches. You give them the draft picks or the players that they need for this system, they're gonna cook this up, because the standard has been set, man. Super Bowl or nothing else. Nothing else.
And you better believe, man, them guys that we got in the locker room, anybody that's coming in here, understand and know that this is what it is. This is how we do it. If you're in, you're in. If you're not,
right.
Adios, man.
Adios. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You could tell they're not playing no more, man. That's probably another reason why BG probably not. Like BG probably could have came back if he wanted to, but the age, they're trying to bring in youth. Right. And then holding on to the, because like I said, I love BG because of what he did for us to get that first Super Bowl. So it's like you got as a fan, you feel a certain type of way, but you can't keep every player. You can't grow the attachment to every player, because as we've seen, look, CJ is going. I ain't thinking CJ leaving. I'm like, when I seen that, I said, wait, what are we doing? So things happen. Mekhi Becton's going, all that. So
good topic. Good thing you roll right into that perfectly, because I wanted to speak about the guys that we have lost this past free agency. Now, out of all the guys you mentioned and the ones you didn't, like Isaiah Rodgers and a couple other guys, but I did mention Rodgers earlier. But who do you think that we had the possibility of keeping out of the group the most? Who do you thought that we should have or still should be an Eagle?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to sound cocky. I'm like, I ain't kind of sound, no disrespect to nobody, man. Because I'm happy them guys did what they did. But like I said, I have trust in this team, the scouts and stuff like that, because I seen what they did the last few years with the draft picks that they had. Depending on how, and CJ, yeah, he's right. Antonio is right with CJ. But I still feel like you can find somebody to take CJ's place. Maybe not in the same magnitude of productivity right away, but I feel like you can groom somebody back there. I mean, it's the last line of defense, so you hoping that Cooper DeJean and Quinyon, they keep playing the way they've been playing. But even on the other side of with Darius Slay, you need another corner there now too, and then you need depth at corner because Isaiah's gone. You need James Bradbury's going and Darius Slay going. So it's like we got some young guys because you got to think. What was my man name? Stefan. Golly, Ferris State. He went to Ferris State, but he had 16 interceptions or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
McPherson, something like that.
Is he still with the team?
He's with the team. He's with the team still. They still got players that they got last. Yeah, now he's a smaller dude. He's a smaller dude. Yeah, he's a smaller. Yeah, Sean Stevens. That's what it is. That's what it was. Yep.
Okay.
Sean Stevens. And what Christian said? My fault. He said, I love CJ for the dog on him, but if we could have kept someone, it had to be Slay. Lockdown corner. And yeah, I ain't going to. But see, only thing with Slay is, and I said that last, I'm like, nothing wrong with Slay, but he going to be 34. And they trying to move to the youth movement. Like, they want younger players. Plus, he was getting nicked up to a lot in the game. So I could understand that, too, why they moved off of him. But I don't know, man.
One thing Slay did, he played big in all them championship games for us.
Yeah,
he played big in all them games. He
Listen,
he was a very comfortable piece in the leading up to the Super Bowl. He showed up.
When Slay, I know Slay was already solidified in my mind, but when Slay covered Justin Jefferson that Super Bowl season, was that 22 season when he was everywhere on that. I'm like, oh yeah, he can't go. But the only thing is the age, like they priced when you start to get to be the age that he is, because they were talking about linking Stephon Gilmore to this team. I'm like, well, why would they bring him here and not keep Slay unless Slay did say he wanted to get paid. So maybe that's what it was. But my whole thing was, I'm like, if you're gonna bring Stephon Gilmore, you could have just kept Slay because he already was doing what he was doing, but he was getting nicked up. So it's like, and they're moving to the youth. So I don't know if you give one of those younger guys a chance on the practice squad or you grab somebody. So.
One thing I say about Slay, man, and I listened to Carmelo Anthony, and he had Smitty on there.
Oh, the podcast, yep.
And Smitty admitted some stuff, and I thought that about Slay from his past history in the NFL before he got to Philly from the Detroit Lions. His intelligence of the game, his awareness of certain situations and how to read players' body language and such and such. And Smitty contested to that on that podcast, saying that Slay was the reason he got better with his route running, because Slay was giving him understanding that you do certain things. When you set up certain ways, people know what you're going to run. He said Slay was calling out his routes in practice before he even did them. You know what I mean? Because Slay knew when he came out and lined up, certain tendencies that he had when he came out, he showed them. And that gave him the understanding to know where about the dough that, okay, he's going to run the quick end, or he's running the go route, or he's running the slant, or he's running the shallow. You know what I'm saying? So Smitty gave him his spot. And that's one thing I knew about Slay. Like you said, I agree with you. He did lose a step, and he was being nicked up a lot, down the stretch. But I'm personally, this is my personal assessment, I believe Slay was just doing his own self body maintenance, the prolonged or the long run. You got me?
Yeah.
I don't think he really hurt the way it was. He just was taking off, but he put it in the books as that. You understand my point?
I got you. Yeah, so you can still because you still want to get paid. He want to get paid. Yeah, he want to get paid.
Smart.
I understand.
He's a veteran. He's smart. He says, you know what I got to do? I got to come up with a slight. Well, he knew he'd been doing it for a long time. So that's my take on it. I'm not going to go into it because I don't know for sure, but that's my take. I believe that because of the Slade's knowledge of the game, and he knew what his body could and could not take. So he knew if he get a couple of days off, he could be, keep his body right.
Get some extra rest, throughout the year. Yeah, right.
On top of what the team was giving him already. So he played it right, but my main point, what I'm trying to get across was that Smitty gave him his props and gave him his props for that he gave him as a wide receiver. Not saying what he told Cooper DeJean and
or Quinyon Mitchell.
What kind of knowledge he dropped in the bucket to them young guys.
Right.
Hey man, he was valuable.
Oh, absolutely. I think people undervalue that aspect of the game. Like the talent is great. Like we all know y'all talented. Y'all done made it this far coming out of college, whatever the case may be, get drafted first round, whatever round. But the mental side of the game, like it's a lot of like when people I don't want to get too far off the topic. When they talk about Jalen Hurts and they be like, oh, he's not a top quarter, whatever you want to say. Jalen Hurts is a top quarterback. He got the talent, but then he also has the mental fortitude and the pedigree as a champion. Even before he won, he always showed in big moments that he could step up to the plate and do what he need to get done. Same thing when you talk about Smitty. Same thing you talk about Darius Slade. When the time comes, they step up and they do what they got to do. That's a different breed of player. So to be able to have that knowledge and get that to the young bulls, you can't ask for nothing more.
Pass, right? Speaking on our friend content just popped in Philly Mike. I heard him say, and I said the same thing. I want winners. I don't care what it look like.
Don't care.
I want the
win. Care.
The wins is what gets you to the Super Bowl. Okay,
absolutely.
All them guys are throwing the ball 400, 4,000 yards, 300 yards a game, and all that. They was home on the couch watching us play. At the end of the day, and Jalen went and did his job. They did shut down Barkley.
Saquon, yeah.
Okay, but it backfired on him, trying to make Jalen beat him, and Jalen beat the bull crap out of him. He threw the dagger to Smitty down the field. Take this one.
Crazy. My man got the best deep ball in the game. I don't care nobody say. My man, that's a beautiful ball you throw right there. So
that thing was pretty.
Wow,
every dust was even better. Oh my God.
Man, listen, see me Christ. But it's just the part. It's just a part of the game that don't show up, like I said, on the stats. So it's like, and that's what how he said when they drafted Quinyon. I need you to stay with Slade. They knew the transition was happening. He wasn't bringing that young bull up in there thinking he wasn't about to take your job or anything like that. But see him being, he ain't the type of guy to, somebody coming there trying to take my job. No, I ain't going to show him nothing. Took him under his wing, showed him some things. Now Quinyon probably gonna be even better next year. Same thing with Cooper DeJean and any of them other guys that took heed to what he told them. So I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it.
We set up good for the future, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Along with the coaching staff, like I said, the general manager is the best in sports to me. That's my own personal assumption of how he wrote. He's the best general manager in sports to me to date. Okay,
yeah, absolutely.
And until somebody in any organization, hockey, baseball, basketball, football, whatever else they're doing, show me that they can do how we done and build teams. But from 2017 to now, this has been consistent.
Yeah. Even a little bit before that, because I think he came because Chip Kelly, God, we ain't gonna talk about that. But go ahead.
No, we don't do that. Don't even mention.
No, we ain't got no flashbacks. We doing good now, so.
Don't even mention Chip Kelly's name on this show.
And Howie, we trust. You already know, bro. Ski mask Howie.
Yeah,
ski mask Howie. So. But Mr. Reggie, you got anything else you wanted to talk about? We about an hour over now, so
we can end it. I mean, I'm good. I mean, I do want to put something on the stomach, but yeah.
Yeah, I was getting ready. I can smell my food out there. No, but listen, everybody, y'all, we really do appreciate y'all stopping by. I know we ain't really consistent with how we should be consistent, especially with the Mean Green podcast and all that. but like Kristen, Antonio, everybody, man,
Eagle
that
Owl.
stopped by, Eagle Owl, bro. We had stars in here
Philly
tonight.
Mike.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel
Philly
good.
Mike, we had some stars here tonight, so
Yes,
we appreciate y'all stopping by. Please tune into our personal channels. I'm No Cut Sports Podcast, Mr. Reggie, Bet on Yourself Sports. Yup. And collectively, we are the Mean Green Podcast. So we really do appreciate everybody that tunes in, watches the videos and comments and all that good stuff, man. So
yeah, comment on the shows, man. Give us some feedback. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I said, we are not harsh to criticism. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. No.
So that's the
we
only
like Jalen. We like Jalen Hurts. We like Jalen Hurts when it comes to that aspect.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and you're already, and it's crazy. You know, it's really crazy to think though, because it's like when I first started. I don't want to get too off topic here, but when I first started, man, this was just a hobby. Like, I don't know Antonio personally, but from doing this, he's always in here. We've been talking. You build a relationship, Kristen, giving away stuff to people and all that. You build a relationship with these people, man. So it's like we really do appreciate y'all, man. Christian, we gonna link though, bro. I know you be around, so we gonna link. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing because it turned into something that I didn't think it was going to really turn into. So we're gonna keep it pushing, man.
I did it for basically the same thing. Philly Mike and Lord Brunson, those guys inspired me, especially Philly Mike. I watched him on one down. I was like, hey, I could do that. Let me see how it work. And I'm still going through trials and tribulations with it, but you know what? I'm not.
Not at all. Not at all.
Because I'm having so much fun beating people like you, like Eagle Owl and Philly Mike and Lord Brunson and Thomas Motts of the world. I mean, so this is something that I've really enjoyed doing, man. That's
right.
I'm not in it for the money and nothing like that. I'm into it to enjoy what I do, get a little spill out there when I do my stuff, and I'm thankful, man. Thank you,
man.
Philly Mike. Thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro. We appreciate you, man. All the info, man. Absolutely. And make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy, man. Subscribe to Philly Mike and subscribe to Eagle Owl, man. Great Philadelphia Eagles content creators, man. We just trying to follow in their footsteps, man. So please go tune into them and subscribe as well. But Mr. Red, you got anything you want to close out with, man?
Yeah, be good, be safe, God bless, and keep the main thing the main thing. That's it.
No, you already know. And you already know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to always catch this vibe, man. We're going to get with y'all soon, man. We appreciate everybody stopping by. I'm Nile from the No Cut Sports Podcast. My man, Reggie Barnes from Bet on Yourself Sports. We appreciate y'all, man. God bless. God bless y'all. We'll talk to y'all. All right, Mr. Reggie. All right.
Peace.